My bad, y'all. The Bible talks about leaning not to your own understanding and acknowledge God in all of your ways, and He shall direct your path, man. I'm finna open up this window real quick. My bad, y'all. I should have did this before. But anyway, follow my bad. Dang. Everything falling. Follow my Instagram, y'all, code.manxx. Finna get into it, y'all. Follow my Instagram, y'all, code.manxx. Alright, guys, we got content over here on my Instagram. But we got 7 signs God is showing you you're off course. You know, a lot of people be off course, man, and God is going to show you that. All right. So, first of all, hit that like button, that share button, y'all subscribe to the channel, and also, too, man, donate, don't hate, guys. All right. Number one, guys, you start, you are staying in a toxic relationship. This is something that God is telling you that you are off course, guys. When you start staying in these toxic relationships, God is going to show you, like, look, hey, you are off course. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowing God to direct your path because God, He doesn't want you in a toxic relationship. God's about peace. God's about love. God's about that high vibration, that high frequency. You know what I'm saying? And when you stand in a toxic relationship, you off course. You know what I'm saying? When you in a toxic relationship, your mind is everywhere. You're more emotional. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's hard to lead that toxic relationship. So you are off course. You're not allowing God to direct your path. Like I said, the Bible says, lean not to your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in a toxic relationship, you trying to lean on your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? You trying to probably change that person, right? And they won't change. See, but you got to allow God to change that person. How you going to allow God to change that person? You got to deviate away from that person. You got to detach yourself away from that person. You got to get out of that toxic relationship, guys, all right? I mean, even when they change, guys, it's up to you if you want to take them back. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't take them back because God got somebody better for you. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta understand this, man. It's not worth it staying in a toxic relationship, guys. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they end up doing this, and it leads them off course. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these toxic relationships, it lower people's vibration, it lower people's self-esteem. You know, if your partner cheating on you or doing something they ain't got no business towards you guys, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you off course from a heavenly mindset, focusing on God. You know what I'm saying? So you guys gotta understand that, all right, guys? Number two, you are allowing your friends to lead you in the wrong direction. Guys, you guys got to understand, man, this is something that God is showing you off course. When your friends is trying to lead you in the wrong direction, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to detect that. You got to have that spirit of discernment. And a lot of times, the people that allow their friends to constantly lead them in the wrong direction is because they don't have God in their life. They don't have, you know what I'm saying? They have a low vibration. They carnal-minded people, and they want to be led in the wrong direction because they got the demonic spirit working through them. Excuse me, guys. But when you got the spirit of God working through you, you're not going to allow your friends to lead you in the wrong direction. I said, if your friends lead you in the wrong direction, those are not your friends that's connected to the Most High. Like I said, man, spirits know spirits. Carnal-minded spirits know carnal-minded spirits. That's who they hang around. But spiritual people that's connected to the Most High, that's connected to God, we know spirits as well. And we could deviate from these people that is trying to lead us off course. But like I said, it can happen, guys. You know what I'm saying? This is why you gotta allow God to order your footsteps. You gotta allow God to lead your life. Stop allowing your friends to lead your life, guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your friends, like I said, let's be real, guys. A lot of our so-called friends, a lot of them corner-minded. They're not growing spiritually, right? They don't have no connection with the Most High like we do. All right? So let's keep it real. We all want them to have one, but a lot of them, they not going to have one, right? So you got to get rid of these type of people. But this is something that you, of course, when you allow your friends to manipulate you into smoking, into drinking, into, doing stuff you ain't got no business, guys. That's the demonic spirit that's leading you off course, guys. That's within you. So you got to make sure that you're hanging around friends that's connected to God. You got to make sure you're hanging around friends that's positive, all right? That's doing the right thing, all right, guys? Number three, another sign God is showing you you're off course. You keep allowing haters to get under your skin. God, this is something that God's showing. He's trying to show you that you're getting off course. You allowing these haters to get up under your skin, and you just keep talking about these haters. They're just draining your energy, and they're trying to feed off of your energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about haters. I know it's a lot of people probably talking about me, doing reaction videos to me, and all that type of stuff. I don't care, guys. I just don't. I don't look up under Coleman name, right? Coleman, I put in my name and see who's doing reaction videos to my content. Or who's talking negative down on me. Or listen to people talk negative about me. I don't do that, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? My time is very, very valuable. And I value my time. You know what I'm saying? When you truly value your time and value your life, you ignore haters. Because you know for a fact that they just are wasting energy. They want you on the same frequency as them. And that's that low vibration. You know what I'm saying? So they can take you out of your sovereign capacity and pull you away from God. Pull you away from the God that's in you. A lot of you guys, y'all don't understand this, man, about these haters. But these haters, they're all about trickery. You know what I'm saying? They want you to feed into their negative energy, right? So they can make you negative. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not happy with their life. They're miserable. You know what I'm saying? They wish they was at where you was at in life, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? So it's the best thing to do is ignore these haters and keep your mind stay focused on God. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. I'm not allowing nobody to get up under my skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping myself I'm keeping myself committed to God, right? God is leading me down the path of righteousness. I'm staying on the narrow path. You know what I'm saying? When you truly are part of that 144,000, these haters, you don't allow them to get up under your skin because you know for a fact like they're nothing but a distraction. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to help you grow. They're not supporting you, right? They want you to go back and forth with them. This is what these demonic spirits want you to do in this third dimensional realm. They always want you to go back and forth. Alright? Because it lowers your vibration. You know what I'm saying? And they get a kick out of it. They get a kick out of that because they make you mad. They controlling you and they pulling you away from God. Alright, guys, and your purpose. Alright, guys, just stay on your purpose. Number 4, guys. Another sign that God's showing you you're off course. You putting yourself before God. Guys, it's a sign that God's showing you that you're off course. When you start putting yourself before God, if you are connected to God, He'll equip you. He'll make sure that He'll let you know, hey, you putting yourself before me. You all about your ego, right? God will show you that. You know what I'm saying? He will show you that. Stuff will start happening in your life that's negative, right? God will show you. Like, hey, you putting yourself before me. You know what I'm saying? Get off that high horse, right? You know what I'm saying? So you guys can understand this, man. Don't allow that ego to put you off course, to get you off course from God. All right, guys? And it easily can happen, guys. I'm not saying I never did this before, right? I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Because maybe every once in a while, this happened with me. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. You know what I'm saying? But I got to remind myself, like, look, it ain't about me. It's about God. All right, guys? There's somebody doing the lawn in the backyard, so you just got to ignore it. Number 5, guys. Bad things start happening in your life because of sin. God, it's a sign that God is showing you you're off course. When you're doing that, see the sin, it's going to show up in your life, guys. All that sin that you're doing, that you committing, I'm trying to tell you guys, see, it's going to be like hot coals. You know what I'm saying? God says it's going to be like hot coals, guys. No, He's going to rain down on you. You know what I'm saying? God rain on you just like He does the unjust. But for you guys that want to sin a lot, you know what I'm saying? God He will allow that sin to pile up. He will allow it to pile up, guys, so He can chastise you. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says God chastises those whom He loves. So if He loves you, He gonna chastise you. All right, guys. So when you full of sin, guys, I'm trying to tell you, this is a sign that God's showing you off course, man. Get rid of those bad habits. I'm trying to tell you, they bring you down. They lower your vibration, right? You know what I'm saying? They pull you away from God. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Number 6, you keep repeating the same sins. God, it's a sign that God's showing you that you're off course. Those bad habits, guys, that you keep repeating, God's trying to show you right there that you're off course. Like I said, bad stuff gonna start happening when you get off course, man. You know what I'm saying? God not gonna allow you to go too far if He loves you. He not gonna allow you to go too far, right? Because He gotta use you. You know, because He wanna use you to bring out His word, right? So you guys gotta understand, man. Repeated sin, and trust me, God knows when you are sorry about your sins. If you keep saying, Lord, I'm sorry, God, forgive me, and you keep repeating the same sin, God knows for a fact that you don't mean what you say. He knows exactly if you don't mean what you say, guys. So you cannot fool God. You cannot trick God, man. I'm trying to tell you. Bro, I was in a toxic relationship with a woman who wanted me to pay for her lifestyle, expensive dinners, trips, iPhone clothing, amongst others. Yep. Yeah, she wanted you to pay for all that stuff. You know why? Because she was not connected to the Most High. No, that was you was in a relationship with a woman that's carnal minded. You know what I'm saying? You was in a relationship with a woman with a narcissistic personality. You was in a relationship with a woman that was a succubus. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like I said, man, you gotta watch out for these type of people. It is not just only women, it's men too. But in your situation, that woman, yeah, she just was a narcissist, man. She wanted you to pay for her lifestyle because she wanted to try to prove to other females that she can get what she wants. You know what I'm saying? Without working for it. It's a lot of lazy people out here. It's a lot of draining people out here, guys. Alright? So this is what you guys must understand. Alright? When it comes down to dealing with the Most High. Alright, guys? So, I'm glad that you got out of that relationship. You know what I'm saying? And now you free. I bet you feel free, man. You feel good. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people end up in these toxic relationships where they're being drained.